Hello everyone, my name is Creeptanium, or CT for short. Ever since the Wordo's Past Revealed video was released, many people have been demanding the promised video regarding Dipsters and their lifestyles. Well, wait no longer, because we're about to dip our toes into the secret lives of Dipsters. Dipsters, as you all know, are a species of small bean-shaped monsters which live in holes in the ground. Their in-game description states that they're timid in daylight, so much so that they can only pop out of their burrows to sing one note at a time. They disguise the entrances to their holes by collecting organic materials like shells or plants on their heads. As theorized in a past video, the reason why Dipsters are so shy above ground is because they fear discovery by their former captors, the Wordos. The Wordos locked Dipsters up in cages, which is why you need to purchase them with keys. Why did the Wordos capture the Dipsters? Well, that's a whole other story. You should probably refresh your memory and watch my Wordo theory video. But that is beside the point. Today's video isn't about the Wordos. It's all about Dipsters and their subterranean life. Not much is known about the Dipsters. Heck, even the monster handlers don't know how far down a Dipster's hole goes. We only have one piece of evidence showing the lives of Dipsters underground, but a lot of things can be taken from that one piece of evidence. Take a look. Research conducted beneath Plant Island gives us a glimpse into the hidden life of Dipsters. Keys are used to unlock the many tiny doors found throughout the Dipsters tunnel system. The first important thing to note is that keys are used to open doors underground, not free them from cages, which sort of collapses that part of the theory. However, the question of where those doors lead remain. Perhaps they're food larders, or an access pathways to other parts of the island. Secondly, note the multiple light sources inside the Dipsters' burrows. Both a trump light and a melda blend are used to illuminate the dark caverns. Now, I would have thought that Dipsters have a sort of natural underground night vision to help them see. A Dipster's eyes are all pupil, suggesting that they're meant to absorb as much light as possible underground. Yet artificial lights are used instead. There is a second, more exciting detail regarding these lights as well. If Dipsters are, as stated by the game, timid in the light, then why do they use light underground? This observation leads to the conclusion that Dipsters are timid in the outside world's light, but happily use lamps in their burrows because they have something to fear on the island's surface. Hint, hint. Looking closer at this picture, we could see the tunnel passageways are connected. It can logically be hypothesized that Dipsters could share a complex network of underground passages in a large subterranean Dipster hive or community burrow. I suspect that hive life would be structured like a real-world rodent burrow, with sentries and food gatherers and larders and whatnot. If you look long enough at the picture, a thought might occur. With no discernible arms and legs, how do Dipsters make a burrow in the first place? The answer is simple. Similarly to naked mole rats, Dipsters use their large mouths and pebble-like teeth to chew and scrape away hard-packed soil in order to carve out a suitable living space. Due to the small amount of dirt around a Dipster's hole and the huge amount of space in the burrows, it's even possible that Dipsters can eat the dirt like an earthworm for extra nutrients. Yeah, it may be gross, but I'm not the one who designed these monsters. Now we can get into the good stuff. Have you ever wondered if a Dipster has feet or tentacles or a spring or nothing at all? Well, all will be revealed when we look at... Oops. Guess Big Blue Bubble isn't giving up their secrets that easily. Or are they? In the top right corner of the picture, we can see Doe, the blue Dipster. It's currently in the ground, but if we look underneath in its burrow, bingo! Those frilly fronds are Dipster Legs. Surprised? I was too. It's possible that each species of Dipster, Doe, Ray, Me, and so on, have their own type of leg design, but until we see more evidence, we'll have to settle for this plant-like limb as the average leg across all Dipster types. But wait, we're not done here yet, because the presence of legs does not specifically show us how Dipsters propel themselves out of their holes. Let me explain. Take a look at the shape of the tunnels directly under the surface. You see how they slope almost straight down into the burrows? And do you see how Doe's legs don't even touch the ground for support? There's no way a dipster could launch itself out of the air with no limbs to brace on the ground. They just slide down the tunnels. Therefore, I present this speculation. Dipsters use some of their appendages to anchor themselves in the tunnel walls, and leave the rest to dangle in the air, as seen here. Then, they use powerful muscles in their torsos to pop out of the ground with ease. Do you know this happens on a smaller scale in earthworms? They anchor one end in the ground with bristles, and use their muscles to stretch forward, resulting in a slow but steady crawl. With dipsters, they would need extremely well-defined muscles to jump that far in the air. It's just a tight contraction in a downward motion, and the dipster goes flying up into the sunlight. Not bad for a little being with no arms. Thanks to this very insightful picture given to us by Big Blue Bubble, we know so much more about the subterranean lives and anatomy of dipsters. As always, tell me what you think in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video and look forward to more content from this channel, consider subscribing. This has been Cryptanium, and I'll see you guys later.